It might be a vibe, like it might be my new thing. Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you are new, what's up? My name is TheShai and welcome to the channel. So today we have a first impressions review of the new Fenty Eaze Drop Lit. I honestly wasn't going to do a review for this because I feel like the product ain't necessary, but then again it's Fenty. I gotta try it out, I gotta see what's good with it. So yeah, let's get into the specs before anything. Okay, so it's described as a skincare makeup remix with a little radiance, an all-over glow enhancer that features skin-loving ingredients that help hydrate, brighten and reduce the look of pores. True skincare makeup remix, mix a few drops into your foundation or wear it alone for an instant natural look and illumination. It says it's lightweight, a sheer formula. You can wear it with foundation alone or use it as a hydrating base to extend makeup wear. So I guess you can kind of use it as a primer. And then I saw Rihanna use it in the promo like as an actual highlighter to add glow to your cheeks. I feel like there's been quite a lot of these products on the market. I feel like everyone's kind of comparing these products to Charlotte Tilbury. I just reviewed the e.l.f. Glow Booster, so that's what I'm probably going to compare it to in this video. So let's get into trying it on. I actually got a sample of this. I went to the store and I saw it and I was like, you know what, let me get myself a sample because I don't know if I want to spend the whole £30 on a glow product. I got the shade Bronze Jasper, which is described as a warm bronze glow for deep skin tones. So it's super glowy, guys. So before I try it on, I am just going to swatch it with the e.l.f. Glow Halo Glow. I've got it in the shade 8. I just kind of want to see the difference. I do believe this one is going to be more pigmented. And then I'm just going to swatch the Fenty right beside it. Oh, immediately you can see it is way more sheer. It's definitely got more, like, I wouldn't say glitter, but more bronzy shimmery pigments in there. The e.l.f. one, I would say it's more of like a natural dewy glow if you like that. I think this is definitely more shimmery. So the first one here is the e.l.f. Halo Glow in shade 8, and then the second one you guys can see is much more glowy. I blended it out a little bit. That is the Fenty Bronze Jasper Eaze Drop Lit. So on my skin right now, I just have moisturizer, I put a little SPF, and then I use a little bit of my NYX primer, just a little bit, because whenever I do these reviews, I kind of want to mimic my regular routine because I don't want to come on here and review a product in a way that I would never wear it because that just doesn't make sense to me. I think I'm going to do one side with it by itself and then one side mixed with some Eaze Drop. I'm going to apply it with my fingers because it just looks more skin-like and more pretty. So that's what we're going to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna dip in, apply it. So this is how it looks. So definitely giving a bronze glow for sure. I'm just gonna start blending it in. Okay. It's super lightweight, you guys, but it's a very pretty glow. I'm gonna put a bit on my forehead just to give you guys like a full picture on this side. Okay, so this is Eaze Drop applied on this side of my face. It's definitely giving glow. I will say if you are scared of it looking too shimmery or like glittery, that definitely kind of like diffuses. It doesn't look shimmery or glittery on the skin. It's definitely giving glow. It's very minimal, but it is there. So if you don't like any type of shimmer, glitter, then may not be the one for you, but I will say it's very minimal. Like, it's very minimal. My skin definitely looks more hydrated, more glowy, so it definitely is a true glow enhancer. I'll put a little bit more on and just see, you know, kind of just build it up a little bit. As you guys can see, as you add on more layers, you get more glow, which is what you would think. But it's definitely buildable. It doesn't get streaky or anything. It definitely just settles down really nicely. So now I'm gonna mix Eaze Drop with Eaze Drop Lit. So I have Eaze Drop in 21 and I have it in 22. So those are the swatches. The first swatch at the top is Eaze Drop in 21, the second swatch is Eaze Drop 22, and then the last swatch right here that is more bronzy and glowy, as you guys can see, is the Eaze Drop Lit in bronze Jasper, is it? I believe it's called bronze Jasper. For today's video, I think I'm just gonna go with 21 and mix it with the bronze Jasper glowy shade. And if I feel like I need 22, I will do that. But for now, I feel like I'm okay because I don't really have a tan or anything, so I should be fine. Mix it all together. I put a little bit too much, but we'll just see. So immediately I can see it's more coverage and pigment on this side, so you can tell, but it's definitely much more glowy than usual. I feel like Eaze Drop is more of a soft matte finish, and this glow enhancer just made it more radiant. You guys know how like the NARS Natural Radiant feels and looks? This mix is kind of giving that, but less coverage, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna finish up with the rest of my makeup and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. I will also say before I continue that this really doesn't have much pigment in it. As you can see, it's just like a bronzy shimmer glow type of skincare mix makeup product. So if you do have like dark marks or hyperpigmentation or anything that like you kind of want to camouflage or cover up on your face, this ain't really gonna be enough. No shade, we have radiant foundations and stuff that we can use, so this is really just an extra boost if you want a more boost. So we're gonna put on our Fenty concealer in 410. I forget, this concealer is quite light and quite, do you know what, I don't even think it's too light. I just think the undertone's a bit odd on me. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that to sit and then I'm gonna blend that in. And this beauty sponge, guys, I just literally use it because I've filmed twice today, so I literally just use it, so do not judge me. Okay, that looks so good. Oh my gosh, did I forget this concealer was this good or what? Because I'm just seeing, this is the Matchstick in Ebony, so we're just gonna do like, she does have kind of a warm undertone, so it kind of balances it all out. And I haven't used this in a while. I feel like I'm forgetting about my good Fenty little bits. Like, what's going on with me? Just to stop midway, just to see how everything's looking. My skin still has a glow on this side. I actually feel like I generally didn't even need to add the Eaze Drop because I feel like my skin's doing pretty well as far as coverage. The concealer did well and the bronzer. On this side, I just feel like I can see more coverage, but I still feel like they look pretty even. So I'm going to start our under eyes. We're going to use our Fenty powder in Honey. Okay, so now I'm going to powder bronze. I'm gonna go ahead and use Mocha Mami today. I haven't used her by herself in a while, so I want to see what she gives. If not, I will just go in with Thick Mint. But let's see what my good girl did, because this was like my first, I think it's either my first bronzer or like my first 1 or 2 bronzers. So let's see what she gonna give. It's definitely giving blush, like, so I'm gonna go in with Thick Mint and just go a little bit over top. Yes, give me that chocolatey bronze, because that red warmth is nice, but you still need that chocolate. I'm gonna use my cream blush by Fenty in Daiquiri Dip. Literally the only cream blush I have, and I love it. I'm just gonna go at the high points just here. Recently I've been loving my Gloss Bomb cream, but I'm not gonna use Fenty Glow. I'm gonna go into Honey Waffles just a tiny bit, and I'm gonna mix Honey Waffles with Fenty Glow just to give it that pink. Okay guys, so my makeup is done. I'm not gonna set my face, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is just to show you guys how everything looks. So makeup looks good, makeup looks flawless. It's a Fenty face, I love that for us. So yeah, where I set with powder, you guys can see it's kind of mattified down. I did put some cream blush on the Daiquiri Dip, so it added a little bit more glow to my cheeks, but for the most part I feel like the glow is very subtle at this point. I haven't really added any powder to my forehead or my jawline, and it has a little glow but nothing life changing. I have a little discoloration here and it hasn't covered it at all. I would prefer it to be covered, but obviously I didn't use a foundation or anything. My overall thoughts on this Eaze Drop Lip: gives a nice radiance to the skin, and for what it says it does, it does. Do I think you need it? No, absolutely not. If I'm going to keep it 100, you do not need this product. I feel like there are radiant foundations on the market. If you want a radiant look to your foundation, just buy a radiant foundation. I think this could be helpful for foundations you have in your collection that you may want to make more glowy. For example, the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. I'd love to see how this wears with this, because sometimes I do find it a little bit matte, but I appreciate the foundation for what it is too. So, you know, there's that. I feel like it's kind of just like a glowy primer. I don't feel like it's something that does anything monumental to the where I feel like, oh my gosh, like I need this product. Not to compare, but to compare, because I feel like it's only normal. I do have the e.l.f. Glow liquid filter product that I showed you guys earlier. I feel like that gives more of a true glow to the skin. It gives your skin that natural dewy look, and it has a stronger glow. It doesn't have any shimmer in there. What it says on the box, it does, but is that completely necessary for anyone to go out and buy? No. If you like it and you want it, go ahead and get it, but I don't think, like, it's not going to do anything life changing. It's more so like a hydrating primer. Now I'm actually going to add the Eaze Drop Lit as a highlighter. So I'm just going to do like that and tap that down. I did apply powder, so I'm a bit nervous, because you know when you apply liquid or anything wet on top of powder, it can kind of mess it up. I want to try and be... Ooh. See, I hate putting on anything wet on top of a powder. It's not always the best. Okay, you have to be kind of careful. Okay, that looks really pretty. I'm going to blend it a little bit in with my sponge. So this is it as a glow, like a highlighter. I actually have to say I prefer it as a highlighter. Like under the skin, it looks good. By itself, it also will wear good if you want something like literally the most minimal coverage ever, but you want a bit of a glow. But at the same time, I feel like if you do your skincare correctly in the AM, you will still get a glow. So I'm just like, I don't really know. But under the makeup, as far as doing a full face, like I said, we have radiant foundation on the market and more like radiant skin tint. So if you want that, you can get it in one product instead of getting a separate product to mix it in, if you guys get what I mean. But as a highlighter, it looks cute. It looks nice. I definitely could wear it as a highlighter. It's definitely more subtle and just gives a natural glow to the skin. It looks really good. I really like it as a highlighter. I can definitely see myself wearing this like on a daily as a highlighter. The only thing that kind of worries me is that when you set powder, sometimes it can move it. I mean, I don't feel like it's moved it much, but maybe like 1%. I can see little areas where it may be a bit inconsistent because I applied something wet on top. But for the most part, it looks good. So as a highlighter, it might be a vibe. Like, it might be my new thing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys though, I'm really feeling it as a highlighter. Like, it looks really good. Would I pay £27 for it? No. I really do like it actually as like a highlight product. It looks really, really good. Especially like contrasting with like the matte areas in my face, like my under eye powder, my bronzer. I feel like it looks really good. I do like it. So let's wrap up this video because we are done. As much as I love Fenty, you guys know I love my Fenty bronzers, I love my Fenty blush, but I have to be honest, 100%, like, you do not need this. Like, it's not needed. And especially because it's the same price as the skin tint, I would say no, because I love the skin tint as like a foundation type of product, but I wouldn't see myself spending the same price for just a glowy, hydrating, like almost like a primer base. Like, I just don't see it. As you guys can see, I put on not even a heavy face. I just put on some concealer, some bronzer, and set it down, and the glow is there, but I don't see a big difference from my regular makeup routine if I wore like a radiant foundation. So it's not like monumental to me. I just don't see myself going to grab it to put on my foundation. Like I just would use a primer or something. I feel like there's other things that Fenty has that I would definitely like be like, get it. Like the Eaze Drop Original, get it. The blush, get it. The bronzers, you need it. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I guess that's on the end of today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If I left anything out, please let me know in the comments and we can chat there. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as always, and I will see you guys in my next one.